The latest revelations in Charles and Meghan's conflicted on big day with Harry. The royal family expressed surprise at Meghan Markle's request to Prince Charles for a wedding. The Duchess of Sussex asked her future father-in-law to accompany her down the aisle to marry Harry since her sick father, Thomas Markle, was unable to do so. Speaking on the stunning event, royal authority Neil Sean explains the thought processes of Camilla, the wife of Prince Charles. "We now all know, thanks to the world stage, Prince Charles was asked by his younger son if he wouldn't mind escorting his wife-to-be Meghan Markle down the famous aisle at St. George's Chapel in Windsor. He, Charles, was delighted, couldn't believe it, and was said to be absolutely honored and thrilled," Sean pointed out, via Express. The royal expert claims that Camilla Parker Bowles and Prince Charles had second thoughts about the request. Markle allegedly voiced her opinions to Prince Charles during their meeting. Everyone allegedly realized at this point that she would be challenging to work with. Sean said that some individuals believed Markle wanted to hold the spotlight for a brief period before Prince Charles intervened. Sean said per Geo.tv that Meghan wanted the focus to be on her and for the world's cameras to let us see that she was a strong independent woman and of course, doing things her own way. The royal expert, however, asserted that when Prince Charles informed Prince Harry of his wife's request, the latter merely responded, "That's just how Markle is," according to Prince Charles. Sean added, according to a good source, and as ever allegedly, it appears that when Prince Charles brought this up with his youngest son, he, Harry, said "oh well, that Meghan." He concluded, "But as you can see now, and as Prince Charles is looking back over that particular period, he should have known exactly what was around the corner." Markle and Prince Charles were beaming as they made their way down the chapel aisle on their wedding day. The future monarch was cheerful when he led Ragland away from the wedding venue. Prince Charles and Markle continued to be relatively close friends soon after their wedding. Indeed, there are rumors, per Marie Claire, that the father of two loved his daughter-in-law and even gave her the nickname Tungsten, a rare metal symbolizing Markle's resiliency. Prince Charles is looking to rebuild bridges with his son, Prince Harry, and daughter-in-law, Meghan Markle. The efforts are a result of wanting to be involved in the lives of his grandchildren. E.T. recently sat down with royal expert Katie Nicholl, who explained the significance behind the recent emotional meeting between Harry and Meghan's children and their grandparents, Charles and Camilla, Duchess of Cornwall, earlier this month. "I think a lot of people don't see Charles as a doting grandfather, but he absolutely is," Nicholl told E.T. "He's spent more time in recent years with the Cambridge grandchildren and he's very, very keen to have a close relationship with Meghan and Harry's children." The private visit, which came amid Queen Elizabeth II's Platinum Jubilee celebrations, was the first time Charles had seen his 3-year-old grandson, Archie, in some time, and was the very first time he met his 1-year-old granddaughter, Lily. According to Nicholl, Charles deeply treasures these times with his grandchildren and he is quite sad that there aren't enough of them with Archie and Lilibet. "I do know that Charles absolutely wants to start healing that fractured relationship with Harry," Nicholl said, adding that the private meeting was likely very much the beginning of his efforts to mend fences, and paved the way for some more conciliatory talks. "He loves his son but he wants to forgive his son for everything. He wants to repair that relationship and move on," Nicholl said. "A big part of that is him wanting to be a grandfather and see those grandchildren. It may mean a few more transatlantic trips, but he wants to enjoy this experience." During Harry and Meghan's trip back to the UK, Queen Elizabeth was also introduced to Lily, who is her namesake, in person for the first time. Harry and Meghan had previously spent time with the Queen in April,